All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here, Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to tonight Franchise Factor training. This is part 4 of 4. We do this every single Saturday night. We're here at 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's always the same website link at One Team One Dream Hangout.com. It shouldn't require you to enter a password, but if it does require a password, is simply Go One Team, all lowercase. And so I want to welcome our existing team members, want to welcome our new team members. And if there are any guests on here, welcome for coming here to check this out. And if you are guests watching live here on Zoom, or if you're watching the replay, make sure you get back with the person that invited you here and let them know what you liked about the information. So that would be great. So we do believe in having in-person events, and so we do the bigger events 2 or 3 times a year. Our last one was in Orlando, Florida, back in February, and so our next one is going to be in less than 3 months in Nashville, Tennessee. So tickets right now are $40, and it's going to be the weekend of September 12th, 13th, and 14th. And if you guys would like to attend in person or online, you can send the monies to paypal.me/HBN events, or you can Zelle the money at 323-384-1081. There is room for people to attend in person, and the venue information was shared last week by Coach Will, along with any the hotels that are close near the venue. It's close to the Nashville airport for people who are traveling from out of town. And I believe Coach Will said he found out the venue actually has condos people can also rent out to stay there. I think there's like 20 condos. So he'll have more information on that once he gets all the information. But we encourage you guys to attend at least one in-person event like this a year. These are our boot camps, and this is where you come and you actually get a chance to participate in the hot market contest, and you get more in-depth training than you get on our Zooms and on some of the calls and stuff. So for those of you who have attended any of our in-person events, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being like great, 1 being not that great, how would you rate any of our in-person events? It doesn't matter which one you attended. I know I've met many of you guys who attend our Zooms. We met you guys in person at our events, and they always seem to get better. So we encourage you guys to attend, if at all possible. Like I said, one event a year, that would be great. And so we do have some local events coming up in the month of July. It starts in 2 weeks in Atlanta, Florida. So it's going to be hosted by Kenya Wooden, Tiara Moore, and Coach Charlotte Whitaker. And Coach Will is going to be there. Okay, so he typically does the training on the pay plan and some other training. So it's going to be a great event. July 12th, there'll be giveaways, there'll be food. So that's going to be fun. So if you know anyone in the Atlanta area, or if you are in the Atlanta area, we encourage you to attend, or invite your guests and prospects and team members to attend. That following week, they'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Son Owens is the host. Okay, Coach will be there, and so that's going to be another. I'm sorry, not the following week, the following day. So Saturday is going to be Atlanta. Sunday, Coach Will is going to travel to Charlotte, North Carolina, and where Rasan Owens is the host of that event. So I encourage you guys to attend that if you're in the Charlotte area, or if you know anyone in those areas, invite them. Okay. Use these as tools to build your business. Okay. This is part of, we have STP showing the plan and showing the products and showing the people. Well, these events are part of the S in the best system. Okay. Next is happy birthday. Yeah. To Francine. It will be July 12th. That's awesome. And then the following week, okay, will be July 19th. Tommy Waldron is hosting the event in Copperas Cove, Texas. Hopefully I said that right. So he's going to host that. Coach Will's going to show up at that event and do some teaching and training there. So I encourage you guys to either attend that if you are in the area, or invite, guests, for them to get the information. And July the 20th, the next day, okay, we'll be in Dallas, Texas. So that's going to be hosted by Mayor Miriam Kareem and Coach Will. Once again, he's traveling to that event. So he's going to put some miles on his vehicle unless he rents a car, but he'll be on the road 2 weekends in a row, right? And so that's going to be that Sunday, July 20th. There's going to be prizes, there's going to be food, right? Is there anything you want to share about that one, Miriam? Are we good? I think I've covered.
Just it's gonna be a lot of room for people to come. So if you have people that you would like to attend, feel free to invite your guests. If you do invite a guest and you want them to sign up for the RSVP, contact me and I will put your name on the RSVP list so that they can just select your name and then we can get them situated, hopefully. But they're gonna love it.
All right. And then Rasan, I'll go backwards. Tommy's not here. Rasan, anything you want to share about the Charlotte event?
Yes. If you do have guests in that area that are attending, just same as Miriam said, RSVP me and with your name, so I know who sent them. So I know who sent them to the event.
All right. And then either Miss Charlotte or TR, do you have anything you want to share about the Atlanta event?
Hey, yeah, we also are allowing people to sign up on the spot if you have guests as well. So you can just give one of us your website information. We're just going to have some QR codes created, and your people can just go ahead and sign up if they decide to become a consultant with us. We'll just have those QR codes ready right there at the event.
That's awesome. So with the Atlanta event in 2 weeks, if you have any guests who are going and you invite someone, make sure you let TR or Miss Charlotte or Kenya know, so that they can have a QR code created. All right. And so that when your guest does show up and they tell TR or Coach Will or Kenya or Charlotte you sent them, well, they'll have your QR code right there for them to scan it and sign up. So that's a great way to speed the enrollment process up. And appreciate you guys all. Everyone's working together. It is all about one team, one dream, and we are simply out here to get the message out, about the opportunities we have here with Golden Sign and Heart Rate Naturals, and we need more people to get these products. I mean, on Monday nights, if you guys have attended the Monday night testimonial Zoom, they are amazing, right? They're amazing. And I'm waiting for the banner for the July 26th event, but there is an event in St. Louis, Missouri. Jessica Hill and Dee Dee and Coach Tina are hosting that. So that's the weekend of July 26th, from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I need to get up the banner, Jessica, so I can put that on the slideshows so when I promote them, people will actually have a visual to go with it. Because right now, it's not official yet until you have that banner, right? So make sure you get that banner created so we can have this showing on our slideshow so more people can see it, get people's eyes on it. All right, and yes, it is okay to share these the events on your timeline. Now, if you post these on your timeline, you want to cover up the information like the RSVP on the Atlanta event, cover that up, like have a graphic or something, cover that part up and tell people to contact you, the RSVP. And the same for the Nashville, the Charlotte event where Rasan has his for more information. You want to cover that up, cover up the address, cover all that up, right? And have them contact you. And same thing on that Atlanta one, at that bottom where the address is. You don't want people seeing that unless you want to control the information. And then same for the Copperas Cove, Texas event. Have people RSVP with you, so you want to cover that up with a shape or something. And then same for the Texas event. All right, so make sure you cover up the RSVP part. You can use Canva or any type of platform that allows you to edit pictures. Okay, so that's what we encourage you guys to do before you share that on your timeline. Now, hey, want to congratulate people who have hit commission milestones. If you guys have hit any financial milestones here, whether it's your first $100, whether it's $1,000 or $5,000, congratulations. If you can comment in the chat about that, right? And then as far as rank achievements, I want to congratulate anyone who has hit a rank. You guys are amazing, and congratulations on that. And so let me see. Jack says, so it's not ideal to put the address on there and have them ask for information. If you are giving the flyer to people, you want to have the address. But when you post it on social media, you want to control who shows up at your event. You want to also have a estimate on how many people you are going to attend. If you post this on social media and put the address out there, right, you may have 1,000 people attend who you had no idea were attending. So it's okay to put the address on the flyer you're creating, but as far as posting on social media, you want to cover that information out so they can RSVP with you. All right, so Coach Will, his books, he wrote a book, he released it on his birthday, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, he released it, and you can get the book. It's the Hidden Empire is the hard copy, is the book, but the free ebook was Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. And a lot of that, what is in that book is what we teach on all of our trainings. But you can go to the website here is bit.ly// The Hidden Empire. Some people have already gotten their books. I saw Tiara received her books today. Mine will be here on Tuesday. Okay, and so encourage you guys, get that book. If you guys want to learn what's necessary to build your business to over $1.6 million by following a simple system, he's well over that now, but just here, right? His first 1.6 million, right? That was the blueprint he followed, right? So encourage you guys to get the book and use that as a great tool to improve your knowledge, improve your mindset, and also improve your skill sets. All right. And so Franchise Factor, we do this. This was created back in 2021, and we've structured the training to be similar to owning a franchise. That's what we have here. Golden Silent and Hard by Naturals are mini franchises, right? We all pay, whatever you paid to purchase products, that was the cost of entry, and whatever your monthly expenditures are for the products, that's how much it costs to operate your franchise. But we focus on having unified duplicatable trainings, sequential learning for mindset and skill set, resources and repetition. That's the books, the videos, things like that. And then we have the percentages, the 70%ers. Those are the people that are going to fail. 7 out of 10 people are going to die broke. Okay. The 3%ers, those are the people, they're not coachable, they're not teachable. It's all about them. They're charismatic, and they'll be successful. Okay. But they typically go from company to company to company. They're not going to follow the training. They're going to want to do things their own way. And the 3%ers are the people, the 70%ers join. Okay. If you look at, there was a company that launched a few months ago. They were in pre-launch until June. It was all hot. People saving money, right, to shop. Well, you hardly see people posting about that. You saw a bunch of 3%ers posting about it. Then you saw the 70%ers joining them. And now those 3%ers are looking for health and wellness companies to join. Okay. It's hilarious. Right. Then the 27%ers, right, those are the people who know this is a process, right? They are the people who get in, plug in, stay in. That's all you guys who are here on this Zoom and those who are watching the replay, right? So appreciate you guys for being here. And the 27%ers are the people, they understand this is a 3-year plan, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. Okay. So appreciate you guys for being here. And we know there's people who join us and they're having success. Their teams are having success, and they're not doing what we're doing. They have their own system that's working for them. That's perfectly fine. We don't want to step on anybody's toes. We just happen to have the biggest organization in the company, right, tied to me and Coach Will, and we know there's other teams having success. You can keep doing what they're doing. Ignore what we teach and keep building your business and winning. Now, if you're here and you would like to learn a different way, okay, there are 1,000 ways to build your Go Dasana HBM business, right? And you want to learn different ways to build it. By all means, plug into what we're doing, but we never want to step on anybody's toes, right? And for those people who don't know, Green Organics is our parent company. Okay. And so I know there's people out there, people want to promote Green Organics. Well, they're not the company, they have to be the parent company. When you guys are promote Go Dasana and promote Heart Body Naturals, or just simply promote the products. But we have products that work that are combined with a very aggressive pay plan, right? Which is amazing. And Go Dasana is our pure plant promise. We have the household products, the personal care products, the essential oils, the multivitamin, which we consider black seed oil a multivitamin, a superfood. And HBN is our Ayurvedic superfood and supplement company with some personal care products. The company in 2023 paid out over $31.4 million in commissions. This is to HBN consultants. Okay, so didn't consider Go Dasana, and we don't have the figures for 2024 yet. So that is who we are. We're Green Organics. That's the parent company. They're the ones that pays our commissions. They're the ones that whose name is printed on our Visa debit card that comes from Pay Quicker. But the companies are Go Dasana and Heart Body Naturals. So Coach Will had this quote. This has been about 2 months now, maybe a month or so now. This is about 2 months ago. This is my business, and I'm going to make it work. Okay, so let me slow it down and read it the way it's intended. Okay, so this is for people who are out there. They say they're doing everything they need to do to build their business, which they're not. They're not doing everything they need to do. Okay, they haven't stood on the street corner with a sign or a T-shirt or a bullhorn, promoting their business. Okay, until you do that, you haven't done everything. Okay, but when your business isn't growing as fast as you would like, but other people's businesses are, okay, the common denominator in that situation is you. Okay, so always take accountability for your business success. Okay, so tell yourself this every day: this is my business, and I am going to make it work. Okay, my sponsor bailed on me, right? Tried to steal my whole team, right? When he left, Coach Will's sponsor Bell did the same thing, yet we still found a way to win. Didn't blame the company, didn't blame Paul, I didn't even blame my sponsor, right? People are going to be people. So our vision is to bring the power of plants to the people of the world. We're not discounting medication and pharmaceuticals and drugs. There is a place for those. However, we believe that there are also plant-based products that are great for the body and also great for the house and your clothes and the environment. And that's what we have here. We also are here to facilitate financial independence, so people can have the option to keep going to work. Okay, so you build your business up here to have your income to, at a minimum, build your income to cover all your monthly expenses. Okay, and then build it to match your current salary. Okay, at that point you will have the option, okay, to keep going to work. All right, and we also are about personal growth worldwide. Network marketing is a personal development and professional development program disguised as a network marketing program, because we get better here, right? We teach about finances. There's mindset training, right? There's relationship skills, people skills, like identifying the different color personality types, the reds, the blues, the yellows, the greens. You just get better. And these are skills your job is not going to teach you any of these skills. Okay. And you learn it here. So here we actually get paid to learn. Our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry. And so this was the numbers I captured for 2024. By the end of this year, it's going to grow to $7.3 trillion. So that means a lot of people who plug into what we're doing and consistently build their business, you're sitting in seats that could be worth annual incomes of over $100,000 a month, a year. Some of you guys, your business is going to grow long as the company is around, which I believe they'll be around for a long time. Some of you guys are going to earn over $100,000 a month, which is amazing. And you'll be doing this part-time, right? Our model is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. As long as you don't give up and quit, you are going to come out with the win. So appreciate you guys for being here tonight. So this is our overview of the 4 parts. So we did part 1 3 weeks ago, and I had the leadership test with the 20 reasons why and the top 4. Then we talked about placing your initial order by using the best system. Your auto ship should be on the first of the month. Part 2 was getting familiar with all the resources and tools at your disposal, and then building your belief in these 7 key areas. And then part 3 was last week, create a preliminary candidate list. I added the 20 to 50 people today to this part, and so we focus on hot market, warm market, and social media. If you guys are in the chat group on Facebook, did you guys see that social media script, message script that Coach Will posted? He posted a couple of scripts, right? And so if you guys happen to have them, if you can find them, you can post those in the chat here. But they are some great scripts to expose people to the opportunity. Okay, they are amazing. Let me see who saw the script. Tina saw it. Yeah, so I'll read one of them. I'll read one. This is for someone that followed them. So Coach Will, he does things and then he tests them, then he shares them. Okay. But he posted, we have a chat group for, we have a chat group. It's a leadership chat group, and you have to qualify to be in that chat group. But if someone can find it, Miriam, she knows them. So if you guys, if you find them, Miriam, feel free to post them here. I'm not going to read them, but those are great tools you can use when interacting with people on social media. Okay, we've already shared the hot market script where you launch your business, you ask people for their favor and for the support. All right, and so that's how that works. Then we talked about mastering the art of the invite, and then learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. So if you guys miss any of those videos, go back and watch them. It's funny because I'm big into analytics and numbers. So I go back and I look and see how many of the replays of the videos have been watched. Okay, and so and also I look at what the average watch time is. So I noticed that the average watch time of the videos are only about 23, 24 minutes. Okay, Coach Will had a training from was that Sunday or Tuesday? When was the 12? What was that training? Whatever that training was, that training was it had 12 questions that people needed to read. That was from Sunday, right? And so that training was over an hour and 19 minutes long. Okay, either people already know it, right? Know the information and got it down pat, or they're just not serious about their business, because the average time viewed for that video, 12 dropout factors. Yeah, 12 dropout factors. The average time viewed for that video was only 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Okay. And I know that video was shared with people in my success, my personally enrolled members. I know you guys shared them, but didn't have as many views as we would have thought. And if you guys didn't watch that video, we encourage you to watch that so you can determine what your score is, right? A perfect score is 60 points. Okay. And no one who watched the video and answered the 12 questions scored 60 points. Okay. So encourage you guys to watch this. So just from my assessment, people aren't serious about the business because evidently their current situation isn't painful enough, right? Living paycheck to paycheck isn't painful enough to want you to be serious about building your business and doing whatever it takes. Okay. Not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, that's not painful enough, right? To take your business serious watch the training videos, apply the training consistently so you can be successful. Okay, so encourage you guys, watch those. The Tuesday was the 12 questions. Okay, yeah, there were some questions on there. All right, so anyway, thanks, Sean. You watched the whole thing. All right. And then, so today brings us to part 4. So this is where we learn the new member orientation. So you can teach it. This is the new member orientation, and then launch your business. All right. Let me see. Here's one. Thank you, Maren, for sharing one of the scripts that Coach Will shared. All right. So this is part 4. So you're going to learn the new member orientation process so you can teach it. Okay. Remember, we're really big on having a unified duplicatable training system where you can learn information, you do it, and you teach it. Okay, this is all part of the best system, right? And then launch your business. Okay, so this is the new member orientation process. I'm not going to go through all the bullet points, but part 1, that's where you create strong mental and emotional barriers to exit that are greater than the obstacles you have to overcome to win, right? This is a leadership test. Okay, so when you ask someone when they sign up and you tell them, hey, I need you to send me your 20 reasons why you want to be successful with your GoToSign or HBM business or both, send that to me within a week. If they don't send it to you, they failed the test. Okay, and then place the appropriate initial order, 100 CV with HBM and 100 BV with GoToSign on the first of the month. And then set up auto ship, should be on the first of the month. Part 2 was the resources and tools at your disposal. So there are the videos, the books, the trainings, then building your belief in the industry, the company, the pay plan, the products, yourself, your method in helping people. That's what we do here. And then you create your preliminary candidate list of 20 to 50 people. Okay. Okay. So we shortened it from 50 to 100 people to 25 to 50. It should say 20. All right. But 20 to 50 people, right? Let me make sure I'm being consistent. Let me go back, guys. Sorry. I like my slides to match. Sorry. Let me go 20 to 50. Okay. So it should be, sorry, guys. All right, get back. So it should be 20 to 50 people. Let me edit this slide while we're here. Let me edit that. Just want to have consistent information. So I got that corrected. So that's simple. I know when I launched GoToSign back in 2023, I sent a hot market text message to 33 people. That's the day I hit diamond. Okay, so once you make your list of people, don't do anything with it. Just make your list of names. Those are people who are most likely in your smartphone because you are going to follow the hot market strategy by texting them a message announcing your business, asking for their favor and for their support, and if you can count on them. Okay, that's that. Right, and then we have the warm market. Okay, and then we have social media. Are you guys still here? I think I lost my. Where'd it go? Trying to see where you guys went. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, there it goes. All right, I'll see you guys again. Please show your entire t-shirt after the presentation. Okay. All right, so next is launch your business. Okay, so when you launch your business, you simply are going to let people know you are in business. How many people have launched their business by following by doing the business announcement text? Okay, that's your hot market text. How many people have done that? I don't know if Cynthia's on here. I know she did it. Was it last week? Last week she did it. She hit executive by Saturday with HBN. Okay, I see all the me's. Thank you guys. So you have your business announcement text. Okay, then you have your business announcement post. Could be Facebook post. That's for most people who have the money to buy the products on Facebook. Could be Instagram. Some people like TikTok or X or Threads, right? Or whatever, right? And so we have that. Then it can be a story. Stories are great. I like stories because you can see who watches your story, and those are great to those people are great to use the text message that Maren posted. Right? You simply thank them for watching your story. Okay, just change it up. You can also do a reel. Okay. So the reels could work great to follow to connect with people that react to the reel or comment on the reel. If they give you a heart or a like reaction or wow, those are people you want to message if they're not with the company. If they comment on it, those are people you want to message using the social media strategy, right? And now we have the hot market, warm market, cold market. We've talked about that at length on a lot of our trainings, and so you guys know what the hot market is, you know what the warm market is, and you know what the cold market is. Okay, so we're not going to beat that up in anymore. Let me see people and who's doing launch. So Charlotte's doing a new launch on the 2nd of July, so that's going to be on Wednesday, I believe that Wednesday. And then I don't know when the 2nd is. I'm sorry, that's third. That's what's the 4th? Friday, Wednesday. This Wednesday, Dr. Dorsey's doing a new launch in August, and Sean is currently relaunching. It's always good. You can, and what I like to do whenever I do a relaunch, I like to build up to it. So I let people know, hey, on July the 2nd, I'm launching something that's hot. Comment if you want to be on my first to know list, something like that, right? You want to build up to your launch so people can see it, and be anticipating what the launch is going to be if you're using social media, right? So this right here is the Gold Asana Matrix. I did a video on my timeline yesterday. That was what day 27 of my 90 blitz I'm doing. I can do one tonight, and I'll walk through the Gold Asana Matrix part of the pay plan down to 5 levels. Okay, so you guys didn't see that video, I encourage you guys to watch it, but it matches the information that's on here. But you build your Gold Asana business currently at our current payout of 6% per person per level, down to 5 levels deep, right? By enrolling 2 people at 100 BV, and they duplicate that. Everyone just enrolls 2 people. So you'll have 62 people active in your matrix, right? That right there is going to pay you a monthly matrix commission of $372 plus the 10% match you get from the people you sign up, plus those 25% forever retail bonuses, right? So that right there is going to be almost $500 right there. Not talking about the matches and stuff like that, but this right here is a simple way to, when you guys are writing this out for people and just walking people through the matrix pay plan, you can tell them, hey, this will pay you on level 5 $370 per month, over $4,400 a year. If you wanted to receive that amount of money in residual income, you would have to save up $74,000 and invest it at a 6% rate of return, and simply ask the person, what's easier, to build your business following our system, enrolling 2 people down to 5 levels, or working and saving $74,000, right? To me, building a business is much easier, okay? And that's what we offer here. Same thing with HBN. HBN has a binary, so there's no limits or caps to the HBN binary, but to give people a visual of what it could look like by simply enrolling 2 people at 100 PV with HBN, and everyone duplicating that down to 5 levels, that's going to be $190 per month in binary pay. So that's a little over $2,300 a year. But for someone to receive residual income of $2,304 per year, they'd have to save up $38,400 and invest it, okay, someplace that pays them 6%. Now, we know most people don't have $1,000, okay, in savings to cover a $1,000 financial emergency. So this is a great way to get people to understand how simple the business is without them being a sponsor monster, okay? And we teach them how to do this and train them. This right here, does anyone have any questions about the matrix or the binary pay with Gold Asana or HBN? If you do, just comment below. All right, making good time. All right, so this right here talks about our level of commitment, okay, for people who are with us and want to build a business, right? There are commitment levels, okay, that are demonstrated based upon your personal volume. So with Gold Asana, okay, if you're active at 5 BV to 24 BV, you aren't all in. You're go, okay, which is great. Okay, you're new. You're still trying the products out. You are working on building your belief in yourself and in the business. We understand that. Then there's if you are active at 25 BV to 49 BV, you are go day, right? Still using the products. You still like, what? No, 49 BV is about is where my mindset's at. But if you're at 50 BV or 99 BV, you are go day sub, right? So that right here, you're qualified for the SAT bonus. You're starting to believe that, hey, this opportunity can change my financial life forever. Okay. And if you are at 100 BV or more, you go to Sana, right? You're all in. You recognize that this opportunity can help a lot of people, can help you. You can also help a lot of people get healthier with the products and improve their finances. Okay. HBN. Okay. If you're active with HBN at 25 CV to 49 CV, okay, you're in, right? But you're not maximizing the pay plan with HBN. Okay. You're still, maybe new to using the products or still learning about the company. If you're at 50 CV to 99 CV, you are HB, which is good. If you're at 100 CV or more, you're HBN. You're all in. Okay, you're maximizing the pay plan. You believe in these products, right? You believe the HBN opportunity can transform your finances like it has done for thousands of us all around the world. Okay. All right, so this is the income calculator. I was going to show this tonight, but the person that asked me to show it, they're not here. And so I can still do it. Do you guys want me to still walk through it? These income calculators, I have them up on a different screen. So if you do, I can do that if you guys would like to see how they work. But the person that asked for it, they're not even here on the train tonight. So that's funny. All right. So anyway, we have 3 different calculators. So this one just goes by your personal volume and how many people you sign up and what their order levels are. Okay. So that's how this one works. This one is the matrix pay calculator with GoToSana, and this one is the residual income calculator for people to, determine how much money they would need to invest to bring in a specific amount of income per month at a specific interest rate. Okay. And so this right here, you guys seen this chart. This is your first 5 years with the company. So year 1 through 5, the time are the red arrows. The dollar symbols are the income you make per year. Okay. Now there are some outliers where some people got in and did well right away. Okay. But on average, right, it's going to take time. Okay. This is not a get in and get rich quick. Okay. So your first year, you signed up, you determined, hey, I want to do well in network marketing. I'm committed to being a professional. I'm not going to quit no matter what. So you attend the trainings, you are following the system, you are sharing the opportunity, you are sharing the products and showing them to the people, getting a lot of no's, which is normal because people don't believe you yet, right? And so your money's not going to be a lot. But year 2, you gotten better, right? You're using the products, you've lost weight. I think TR, how many pounds are you down now, TR? I know it's a significant amount in a short period of time by using GLP-1 system, but you're getting results, right? People are seeing your results, right? They're starting to believe you. 19 pounds. People starting to believe you now because you've released weight, or your hair was once short and now it's long, and your skin's cleared up, or you paid off like credit cards like Miriam did. Okay. They start believing you and they're ready to join you. So your money goes up more. Year 3, the people you signed up, they are plugging into the system. They're duplicating what you're doing, what you've taught them to do. Okay. And you're building, okay, and you are professional. You have duplication, but your income goes up more. Okay. This is how it's supposed to work. Year 4, you are a professional. You have people who are self-sufficient. They're building their business, right? You're not managing the team. You're simply, creating a vision for them, plugging them into the system, but your income goes up more because you have more duplication going, right? Remember, you just need a small number of people doing some simple actions. Year 5, right? You are now probably hosting team calls or once a week or something, checking in with your team members via email or text. And some of your team members could possibly have outranked you, which is great. And but your income goes up. Remember, you get that check match. So I don't care if somebody outranks me, right, or out earns me, that's fine. I still get a check match, which is great. But what happens, and we see it all the time, is people get distracted, right? On social media, people don't have a long attention span, right? So when someone posts something where it looks easier, okay, to build a business, right? It look that shiny object, and they go join another company, like say they're a year two or year three here, and they go join another company, right? They lose some things. Number one, they're going to lose their income, right? Number two, they're going to lose their success team here because they're not going to trust them anymore. Okay, and also they lose credibility with people, right? Because they're the person that keeps going now from company to company to company trying to find success they had here. Okay, and we personally know people that once they left us, they're still active here, but they trashed the company, and now they can't really be public promoting this company. Now they've been with two or three other companies, okay, and have not had nearly the success they had here, right? So don't be the person that goes back to year one, because every time you go to year one, every time you join a new company, you go back to year one and you start over. Don't be that person. So if you guys are on Facebook, we have Facebook groups to join, right? There's one that's for people who are consultants and influencers. That's to go to Green Organics Family Influencer and Consultant Training Group. So that's not for prospects. So prospects should not be invited to that group. The three other groups we have are for team members and prospects. Okay, so there are the Green Organics Family Testimonials and Information Group, the Go to Sauna Testimonials and Information Group, and the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors Group. Okay, so those are the three groups you can invite prospects to, and you can use those groups as tools to build your business. Okay, when you add someone to that group, go and tag them in a post. If it's about the product, tag them. If it's the replay of the weekly business opportunity overview or Detox Diva overview, tag them and tell them to watch it. Okay, so those are tools you can use to expose people to the business and the products. If you guys are on YouTube, okay, there are YouTube channels you want to subscribe to. We have the One Team, One Dream channel. We have the Detox Divas, that's Tina Humans channel. We have Coach Will post videos on his channel, and then Coach Sonic posts the weekly Coach's Corner replays on his channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to those channels and take the time to watch the videos. Right, I'm going to only post the replays on YouTube. I'm not going to post them into any other groups or chats anymore. So if you guys want to watch the replay, you're going to have to make sure you are subscribed to the One Team, One Dream channel and turn on notifications so that when the video is posted there, you receive a notification about it being posted there. All right. And so this is our system. So be plugged into a proven system 5 years from now. So on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we start at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Sunday nights, that's our leadership development training with Coach Will. Matter of fact, guys, for those in-person events in Georgia, in North Carolina, in Texas, and in St. Louis, that's $1 million earner, multi-million-dollar earner, right? Who's showing up to assist you guys with building your business. That doesn't happen that often in this industry anymore. Okay, so take advantage of that. Okay, and also that's our $1 million earner here with us that is teaching us. Monday nights, that's our testimonial Zoom, one of my favorite Zooms on Mondays. And then Tuesday, back Coach Will. Wednesday night, an hour later, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's with Coach's Corner. Coach Sonic, Thursday night, an hour earlier with Detox Divas, 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then after Detox Divas, we have the combined overview. And then Saturday nights, we're back here at 6 p.m. Pacific. All right. So this is our schedule. So be plugged into this 5 years from now. All right. And so write this down, guys. So we don't, we don't believe it. We don't teach a lot of hard stuff. Everything that is taught are things most people can do if they want to do. Would you guys agree? If you guys agree, we just type one if everything that's taught here is something most people can do if they wanted to do it. Okay. And all we're doing, guys, is simple steps done by many people, right? That equals success. Okay. That's all we're doing here. And that is the key to network marketing is you're simply building a network and showing people how to do the business, right? How to show the plan, how to show the products, how to show the people, and how to sign the people up. We simply teach people to teach people to teach people, right? So that is how that works. So that concludes today's training. Let me stop the recording and stop that right